replaced. Ergo, Fuse and my internet.
It's true, yeah. Fuse straight up just tells me he doesn't have a boot system anymore if I try to start him, so I'm like, okay, bye, bud.
Oh.
He's literally like, there's no boot media, and I'm like, there should be.
Yeah, no, that just means that the hard drive is corrupted.
Ah, excellent.
Yeah, I've gotten that message before with the old laptop. You know the one.
Yeah, this is why I'm not transferring anything from Fuse onto the Ivory system. Because I don't want anything, whatever the fuck happened to Fuse, I just don't want it touching my new computer.
That's valid.
Okay, we've swapped networks. We are on the correct one, and I think we are good to go.
Yay!
So, do you guys remember where we were last?
Murder mystery in the Underdark.
Yes.
Lots of death.
Feywild nonsense.
Yeah, the
Found
friend bat got murdered.
Marvelous.
got murdered.
Many gruesome deaths, actually.
The dude who was bonded to the friend bat is currently missing.
Lucian.
Lucian, thank you. And Feywild.
Yeah, Feywild nonsense.
There was a large eye right at the end.
Big fear.
Big
I
fear.
really failed a deception check to tell it that I didn't see it.
Yeah.
So somebody knows that we're onto something.
Yeah, excellent.
JD is very correct.
Okay, all right. No, actually, you guys got a lot of it, to be honest.
Oh, also, Wild Hunt.
Yeah.
You
No,
know
not
that.
the wild.
Yeah. So, I went through a small recap of the game so far before I came onto the chatting with the rest of you, so we can go directly into this. You guys needed to head into the Underdark to speak to one of the gods of the Underdark, the Webmother, in order to acquire a pattern for the thing that you need to craft to fight the Emperor. While she and her spiders are spinning it for you, that pattern, she asked if you would. Well, it was partly an ask, partly just a directive. She asked if you would go ahead and help out someone from one of the other Underdark gods areas who was requesting help from her, but she couldn't give it because he wasn't coming with the official, request from his god, so she couldn't officially help him. She couldn't respond, but she could send you guys to lend him a hand. Jesus. That was,
And he was just absolutely delighted to have us on hand.
Oh, he was so happy to have you. He was so happy to have a bunch of
tired of our
rando
shit.
outsiders in his business.
God.
Which was
Love
wonderful.
Lucian.
Yeah, he was not pleased with you interfering.
No, Echo, we gotta save him.
But
Do we though?
you proved your worth as you aided the vigilance, the servants of the hunter, in hunting down the entity known as the Phantom of Hreeshie, a serial killer who has been stalking the streets of Hreeshie, the capital city or the main city of the Hunters area, for the past, I believe, 5 months. I think it was.
You said
A
7.
bunch of times.
7 months. I feel like I think it was 5 months,
Several-
27 victims.
Multiple months.
It was a
Lots
while.
of
It was
victims.
about half a year. Or 26 victims, and by the time that you arrived, there was 27th, who you discovered, or who was discovered, on the day after your arrival. You checked out the crime scene.
The yo-yoer.
Sorry?
The yo-yoer.
Yes, the yo-yoer.
Yo-yo.
Sorry, she's dead. She's super dead.
No.
Super dead.
Extremely dead. Very, very violently dead.
So,
Yeah,
We all
kind of found
were
her-
very attached without ever meeting her. Then we had our hearts broken.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure did. So using that crime scene plus the information you learned about so far, you poked around in the evidence lockers, you poked around in the crime scenes, you patrolled the streets a little bit, and in the midst of your
Legend
investigations, you did use legend lore on the Phantom to learn about them. Yeah. I believe you got a strange vision about it, Mir.
It's like I saw a tapestry with this red thread being sewn into it.
Yes, it was a tapestry with a needle pulling a red thread that would go in and out, one side and the other. You couldn't tell which side was the embroidery pattern, or which side was not. It looked like both of them somehow were. And it was like tying in these little knots every now and then. Thanks for the highlighted message redeemed. Both of you, really? And you saw, it's people yelling about yo-yos in the chat.
God.
And you didn't quite know what this means, but it's beginning to sort of make sense. As you discovered that though the vigilance blocked all not transmutation, it was conjuration magic, since that was used to mostly do all teleportation spells. Despite the fact that they blocked all conjuration magic in the city, the killer was still somehow hopping between planes, and you discovered the spell Blink had likely been modified to allow the player to hop between the material and the killer to hop between the material and ethereal planes. And once you figured that out, you looked into the ethereal plane, found evidence of a portal, and realized that the killer has been moving people to the Feywild. The Phantom prefers buff people who are good at usually with like fighting or other martial skills. During the course of your investigation, you actually received a message from a mysterious source, which you believe may have been the Phantom itself, which was a piece of paper, just heavy
like roses.
stationery paper that smelled like roses and had the word leave written on it with a heart. Then later on, I believe you guys were doing, I think it was some scrying of some sort. Because you were supposed to meet Lucian in the morning during your investigation, and he did not show.
And he never showed.
So you hunted him down, and you found his bat murdered and displayed in the alleyway behind his house, and he is missing.
God, that's upsetting.
His previous second in command, Granite, is now working with you to try and locate the Phantom, who you all realize is probably the person who took him. And that is where we left off. You had just discovered the connection between this killer and the Feywild, and as you were doing this, Tiska, who had True Sight cast upon her, looked and saw there was some sort of eye watching all of you, and she failed a deception check to pretend like she had not seen it. So someone's watching you, and they know that you know.
Fun times.
So,
Yeah.
that is where we are right now. You are currently in that alleyway.
Well, shit.
Granite had been talking to her bat, who is now flown off to alert the other vigilants about the sort of happenings, and she is still with you. She's kind of looking over you, waiting for you to tell her what you found.
Ha ha, fuck.
Nothing at all.
That's
all
all that
fine.
Tim says. Just ha ha, fuck.
She gives you kind of a raised eyebrow at that.
And didn't we have like a thing that we could talk to each other in our brains, but not like out loud?
Yes.
Yeah. Which was
Yes.
I believe you ended it warning us about that.
Yes.
About the eye.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, that's Zakrow's spell, which allows you to communicate telepathically. Rory's telepathic bond, I believe, is the spell.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the spell.
Cool beans.
So you are all now aware of this eye, and Granite has not been notified. What do you do?
I guess if there's anything else to be learned here, well,
I mean, we scoured this place
Mm-hmm.
before we found out that the eye was there.
Yeah.
Mir is out loud trying to like act like we have not seen anything and move us to, or at least hopefully it doesn't know about our telepathic bond and kind of like move us out so we can maybe inform Granite.
Temp means
I mean,
that we found fuck all.
the eye left.
Nothing at all.
You found fuck.
Yes, nothing at all.
The eye
Fuck off.
left when it realized it was seen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. It's
Oh,
gone
we're
now.
good then. Nice.
Yeah. It's well, shit.
This is not good.
She kind of looks at all of you. Are you saying this out loud?
Misa is, yeah.
She looks at all of you. You found something?
Something indeed.
Unfortunately, it also noticed us.
Oh.
Quite.
But
Well,
it's gone.
the
Needed to
news-
test.
Hmm?
I was looking at Disco like Mir's like, it's gone now. Just double checking.
Yeah, it's I mean, there was a big old psychic eyeball and now it's gone. So somebody knows that we know things, which is not great.
Not good, no.
Or this could be good.
Do you know the
We
spell?
could
How-
set a trap.
Roll Arcana.
No.
Yes.
Put that back.
18?
It's too late now.
Yeah.
Back where you came from. Help me.
Sakrow, most divination spells that work on like scrying will either form like a direct connection to a specific object or person, or they will form like a sensor, an invisible sensor that can be seen via true sight or similar spells. This one, based on the way Tiska described it as like an actual eye, it's probably arcane eye. Which is, I believe, a 5th
Is
level
there
spell.
is there any way someone in the group could track that? Okay.
That is not a traceable spell.
Oh, rip.
Oh, rip
Rip
for
JD.
Ah, it's a 4th level spell. There we go.
JD returns. Okay, so we know that there is like a way to get over to another plane here, right?
There
Through
is
the
evidence
ethereal.
that there had been, within the ethereal plane, there was a portal to the Feywild. There was
Okay.
residue of that Tiska can sense because of her unique sense of placeability, which
Could
was
Tiska-
given to her via her encounter with several of the outer planes and the infinite stairway.
Yeah.
Okay. So could we open up a doorway to that plane and then go to wherever it was opened up in the first place on that side? Would that be possible?
If you
we
could
got in
go on, sorry.
if we got into the ethereal plane where the portal was, I could probably try.
Are you guys having this discussion out loud?
No, we're just very quietly staring at each other and like flailing around.
Excellent.
But I think the bond ran out, didn't it?
Oh,
Oh, did it?
I think it was a long
thought-
spell, right?
Run out.
Yeah, that
just
was like-
as Disco was saying things. I don't
I
know.
think
I
it
wasn't
lasts
here at the
forever.
last time.
Forever?
I think
No,
it's
it
like
lasts
an 8-hour
an hour,
spell.
sorry.
Oh,
Oh.
an hour.
Yeah, forever was metaphorical here.
Yeah, okay, I thought it was 8 hours, so I figured it would still be going, but if it's only an hour, it's probably still active. But yeah, mostly I want to know if Granite is hearing this.
Is there a reason to exclude Granite from the conversation?
I don't think so. Because if she had anything to do with all of this, then they wouldn't need the arcane eye.
No, she probably would have. Yeah.
Yeah, Granite, as you know her and her bondmate, who is called Missoula, they were sort of like the second in command in Lucian's unit, effectively. So she's working with you now because he disappeared. She kind of stepped up to take his place. That's where she came from. That's why you hadn't encountered her before, because she was off doing other things. Yeah, you guys did insight check her. You got a lot of, like, blankness because she's really hard to read. But when you did insight check her, she seemed completely on the level.
Okay.
They are not quite high enough level for etherealness.
Anyway, you don't say that. Yeah, figured. So, you're including her in this conversation?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to assume, unless you tell me otherwise, that you're saying things out loud.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fair.
Alright. So, she kind of ponders this over as you're talking. And she says, so wait, what did you find?
So, essentially, with the whole no conjuration magic in the city thing, did barely squat because they could get to the ethereal plane without conjuration magic, and then the limitation didn't really extend to the ethereal plane, so they were just opening up portals to the Feywild in the ethereal plane instead of the material one. Yeah.
Right. Well, I suppose I'll have to take that up with City Center then.
If you take too long, Lucian might die.
I'm aware.
I mean, what do we even do now? Do we just...
I suppose we have a few options. One, extend the block to the ethereal plane, and hope that puts an end to it.
That will kill Lucian.
Aye. Two, go after the Phantom. Somehow, but we'll need authorization for that.
We wouldn't.
We wouldn't.
We're,
We just need a way in.
In which case you would need the block taken down.
Potentially.
I will go posit both to the city centre, to the council, and I will contact you with whatever they decide.
How long will that take?
I don't know. I hope it doesn't take too long, because my wife expects me home, but my suggestion is go back to your place of residence, and I'll have someone contact you when I have an answer.
Should we walk you there?
No, I'll be fine.
That's what Lucian said last night.
I'm not going to be alone.
We offered to walk him. Look what happened to Mares.
She does kind of look over at the bat. She sighs, and she says, right, very well then.
Thank you.
because her bat is not with her at the moment. Her bat is off warning people. And she will head towards the city center. Basically, what this is she is telling you to go back and wait at the, is it a hotel where you're staying? Or like an inn or something?
I think
Eventually. Like,
Yeah.
a decently...
Mira just asks if there's anything we should do for Maurice. Bet.
She shakes her head and she tells you that she will have the Vigilance send out like a recovery team to kind of take his body and deal with it appropriately.
Tiska is still very pointedly not looking at it.
Yeah, it's gross. It's real bad.
Yeah.
She also hold on, I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
And of course I didn't fucking sneeze. Or am I? Damn it! I hate
We
when
need
that
a
happens.
sneeze break.
Fucker.
Right.
We have a.
Is that
We're
tight?
having a sneeze break.
Ugh, I'm so irritated. I hate when I'm about to sneeze
Right.
and then I don't.
No pressure.
New thing to add to the bingo sheet: sneeze break.
It's only happened once. You don't.
For now.
Oh,
You don't get to
Colleen,
add that to
oh,
the sheet.
Christ, you just put your whole self in a dust pile that I swept up. That's nasty, baby. Yeah, you're gross.
Add
That's what
cat
cats do.
shenanigans to the card because cat shenanigans will happen.
Yes.
Yes.
That
Yeah,
that
cat
can
shenanigans
replace
are almost
Fuse, since he's gone now.
Baby.
And with my contribution to the card, I'm going to go get dinner real fast.
Sure. Do we get Helene noises? No, not usually. She's not very chatty, unfortunately.
Yes, but baby.
She is baby.
She is baby.
I think that's almost the entire party has cats now.
Yes.
What?
As it
Almost
should
the
be.
entire
I
group.
do not have a cat, but
Tess doesn't
next
have a
time I
cat.
visit my friends, my family, I will make sure to get a picture of the doggo.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, I understand what you mean. I'm dumb.
Yeah, like the human party in the Earth
Yes.
world.
Look, I have
The real
one
people.
brain cell.
So, you walk Granite to the city center. She will pause at the edge of the alleyway to wave over like a couple of guards and have them block it off so no one actually pops in there on accident and sees the whole that.
That could be traumatizing.
Exactly. So she makes sure that no one's gonna stumble across it. And then you walk her to the city center. She bids you farewell when you reach it and tells you to head back to your hotel/inn and wait. It's probably been, let's see, if it was about 9:30 when you discovered Lucian had not met you, and then the telepathic bond has probably just run out, and so it's like 10:45. Which means you have most of the day to do whatever you want.
Well, it seems like we might be headed into the Feywild again. Is there any sort of, maybe could look up stuff, or maybe if folks know more about the Feywild? I know we were there briefly, but it was kind of weird.
Yeah,
We don't know
Kind of like
about
Ah, the
the
name.
actual
your
hunt.
your experience at the Feywild has been non-standard. We'll call it
Yeah.
that.
Is there any kind of magic shop or anything
Yeah.
in this city?
There definitely is. So what are you guys trying to find? What are you looking for?
I return with spaghetti.
Welcome.
I mean, I'd like to find a way for the whole party to get onto the ethereal plane.
Right now, okay, so ethereal... The only ways to get to the ethereal plane are via the spell etherealness or the item, I think, oil of etherealness.
Yeah.
Or the spell blink, but that's very, very temporary.
Yeah, blink is not non-viable. That's
Etherealness is 7th level, by the way.
Yes,
Yeah.
and a
What's-
single oil of etherealness is almost 2,000 gold.
Jesus Christ.
I
That's so
could Maybe just grab some? No,
No.
they'd probably have like magical wards or something.
Most
Who
shops
has
that sell
Ruvain's
magical
number?
items do.
Yeah.
Who has Ruvain's number?
Oh my god, are you really gonna
No, we can't do
call
this
me sugar
again. We
daddy
can't.
again?
Guys.
I'm not
Also,
even sure he would be.
Yeah, even
for-
physically getting to the Underdark would be difficult.
Yeah.
He doesn't
I, the
need to be
player,
there to
have
do
no more-
things.
I, the player, have no moral dislike towards this plan, but Misa would not suggest this.
You can always call him up, see what he'll offer.
I'm not sure if he
We can't do
would-
this.
We'll put it.
My
I'm gonna
only
put
thing-
it as like Plan B or C if we can't find another way onto the ethereal plane. But I first want to.
Well, it's
I'm
either
having
it's either the ethereal plane or we have to go into the Feywild directly.
Yeah, but that would require
well-
the wards coming down, and that's gonna take forever, unless we got out of the city somehow. But if we got out of the city, then I would not have access to the portal that they already opened, probably.
Yeah.
Which means that getting the portal to the Feywild itself would be a bit more of an endeavor.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can only open what's already there.
Right. You can open in like a sort of a weak spot or a thin zone between
Yeah.
planes. You can't just make a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Notice as the DM, you may not cast Gate at will.
That's correct. I do not want you to do that.
That would be a
So
lot.
are we at the city center right now?
Yes.
Did we leave anyone at the hotel?
No.
Yeah, Desire's there.
Misa's going to go over there and check on Desire.
Shit,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
let's go make sure he's okay.
All right, you're headed back that way. Let me
Yeah.
check something real fast.
We need to do the buddy
Those
system.
aren't good words.
It's probably fine.
I don't like those words.
I went to check.
Misa will take Tiska with her.
I just figured we were all going with you.
Oh, do we all want to go? Is there nothing else we can do? at
Splitting
the
up
city center?
sounds bad right now.
Yeah, you can. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can all go there if you want, or you can putter around the city, preparing stuff.
See,
I
the only
mean-
thing with that is I don't know what we would be preparing.
Yeah, like they mentioned, the Oral of Thunus is expensive, and even if we had access to the party funds, we wouldn't have enough. But the party funds are in the bag of holding,
Which you
is conjuration.
cannot open.
Yeah.
We have to wait for that ward to come down.
Yeah, that's basically our only shot.
This is so not cash money.
It's not. Your
Yeah, very
cash money is
specifically our
specifically.
Money is
Yeah.
Yeah.
which we don't have access.
Exactly.
We have to wait for
That's the joke, yes.
we have to wait for the war to come down and hope to God that the city officials or whoever decide to not try to extend the war to the ethereal plane instead of just taking it down altogether.
And also hope that the time it takes for them to do that does not kill Lucian.
Yeah. I think that's all we can do, honestly. We just have to wait.
But yeah, Misa's going to go check on Desire.
Okay. Are you all going to see him?
I am.
Sure.
Okay. Is there
The
anyone in
only
the city
other
that would
thing I
be?
can
Unless someone has...
The other thing that I could think of to do is that at some point I should probably just make sure I'm stocked up on arrows. I do have at least enough money for that on my person.
On arrows?
Yes, I have a bow.
I don't make you purchase arrows.
Imagine.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just sort of like saying, as a general, I'm not like counting the specific arrows and keeping track. I just
Okay,
figure
thank God.
in character, as long as I say oh, my character does this, stocks up on arrows. so that it keeps semi-believable.
For a second there, I
Without
thought you'd
getting-
been counting arrows this whole time, and I somehow had not noticed, and I was like, what the fuck?
No, that is not this. I've been in games that do that, but that is not this game.
It is not this game. I do not run games like that.
For Panathuk, we had to count how much our money weighed.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
I like that.
Who does that?
That
I mean,
person.
considering how that game ended. Yeah. Anyway,
No, you're right.
that's
Yeah.
for another time.
So,
We go check on Desire.
alright. You head back to the hotel. That probably takes a little bit. It's probably about 11:30, 11:45 by the time you get back there. He's where you've left him, in the room.
Cool, cool, cool.
We fill him in on stuff.
Is anything out of place around the inn?
Not that you can really see. The mail's here.
Do we have
Anything
any
for
mail?
us?
Well, now that you ask.
Oh,
There was an ulterior motive for me coming back to check on Desire.
You,
Oh boy.
You come to chat with Desire, and at about noon, as you're sort of filling him in on what's gone on, the mail arrives, and you guys are notified that there is a note for you.
I'll go grab it.
It's in a large, cream-colored envelope.
Ominous, I love it. Let's see what's in it.
same as the other one we got.
Additional jackassery.
You open it up.
Yes.
You just open it up.
Does it smell like anything?
Can I check for traps?
You may check for traps. Go ahead and roll perception.
Let me check for traps, my dudes, my guys. Oh, that was a bad roll. Okay.
What'd you get?
Sleight of hand?
No, it's perception.
Oh, perception?
Mm-hmm.
For checking for traps?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
that works.
It's
Oh.
perception
The tone
check
of
for
voice, you
things.
can tell just exactly how fucked we all are right now.
That's a 4.
It's a 4.
Yeah.
That's not
She's
traps.
just gonna open it. She's just gonna open it.
Okay.
It's perfect, guys. I just opened it.
As you kind of look it over, and Tiska's trying to sniff it, Misa just opens it. Yes, inside there is a large sheet, or a thick sheet of cream-colored paper. It smells of roses, and actually this time,
Great.
a few very, very dark, purpley, almost black rose petals flutter out as well. Fresh. And it's got writing on it.
What's it
Oh,
say?
It says the
Yes,
following.
explosive runes this morning.
It says, "You didn't leave, but that's okay. Meet me
Oh, no.
in Delver's End. I have a present for you. Don't
It's
bring the
Lucian's.
vigilance. I won't show." And there's another heart.
Oh no, the present's death with a heart.
If the present is Lucian's head, I'm going to be so upset, Falc.
Delver's End?
Do we know where that is?
No, but I think it's time to do some sightseeing.
I guess so.
You know,
Is that one of the places we're allowed to go? Is Upworlders?
Well, all
Yeah, it's
I
just
know
an
is
area of the
that-
city.
Okay.
It's,
I'll-
all
I
I
would
know is,
to
I've got
mosey
this
over-
guidebook over here, and I'd love to go take a look. You know what I mean? I've heard it's a hip happening place this time of year.
Passive perception.
Misa cracking her knuckles. Alright, time to go.
Can I go over to the bar and ask them? Or
Does
whoever's
this
at the front
hotel
desk?
have a bar?
Yeah, is there a concierge
Desk.
or somebody to ask? A local of some kind.
Oh shit, spoiled, so the rest of
Why?
us don't click on it.
Hmm
Oh
Oh
boy.
dear.
Unless you see your name in
Fear.
front of a spoilered thing, don't click it.
Falc, how dare you? But yes, I would like
That's
to go
pretty
over
annoying.
to like,
Yeah.
I would like to go to like the front desk and ask them.
About?
Do you know where Delver's End is? We have some business there. We need to go there. Do you know where it is?
Yeah, of course. The barkeep can absolutely just point you to that area. It's about a third of the way around the city from where you are, very close to the outer edge. He tells you to be careful, due to the whole phantom nonsense. You know, you never know. They may find out there, but if you're going as a group, you'll probably be fine. Just, you know, keep your wits about you. All that.
The area itself, anything to be concerned about?
Not particularly.
Thank you for your assistance.
Sure.
Thank you for your service. Wait, no, that's different.
I'll tip them this over.
I don't know if interacting with the vigilance right now would be a good idea because
Yeah.
there's probably another arcane eye on us, is the problem.
Oh, we are totally being watched. Heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are
just
being
gonna-
so watched.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm gonna put a hand on Desire's shoulder and kind of pull him over to the side.
Uh-huh.
Be like, hey, are you okay?
Fine.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
Try
very fun.
again.
Do you wanna roll insight on him or something?
Yeah.
Okay, go
sure.
ahead.
Let's roll insight.
Roll
Ah, fuck.
deception.
I
Good
don't
grade.
know. Come on. There we go. That's a number. That exists. I don't remember what any of my bonuses are. Fuck. 15.
Matched him. He is so unnerved by this in a way that seems personal.
Okay. What's really wrong?
He shakes his head and he says, I don't want to jump to any conclusions, so I won't say anything.
With what we know, and what we know right now is incredibly thin. So
Yes, which is exactly why I'm not going to say anything, because it's a wild leap of logic. It wouldn't make any sense. So I have a theory, and it's making me uncomfortable. Okay, that's all. It's probably not right.
Sharing is caring. Sorry.
I don't want to. I'm not going to mention it.
I'm not part of this conversation, so I didn't actually say
Oh, okay.
that. Out of character. Brain jumped there.
Oh, and we lost one.
Rip.
oh, rip.
BRB, everything is roboting for poor book.
Rest in pieces, book.
That's where she went. So yeah.
Remember you forever in Valhalla book.
Desire, he just shakes his head.
Just,
Sorry, go on.
I'm just I feel like any information could potentially help us in this case.
Again, it's not that I have information, it's that I have a theory, but it's I don't have the information for the theory. It's a wild... Listen, it's not that. I'm probably not right, so I'm not going to say anything because it doesn't matter.
He is trying so hard to get out of this.
I don't want to say something and make people feel a thing and then have it not be right. Does that make sense?
Absolutely not.
Oh. I don't want to mislead. There.
Okay.
So I'm not... Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying anyway, so cool. But I'll drop it.
If I turned out to be right, then Feel free to call me an idiot or something.
Won't know if you're right if I don't know what the theory is.
What, are we going to go find out by, going to Delva's End?
Are you guys ready?
Do we have any better options?
Let's fucking go.
Onwards.
Let's go.
I'm not staying behind.
guess-
I'm going
Onward.
with you.
That's
Yes, I would like
Yeah, I
everybody
feel
to be in
better
the
if-
group.
yeah. If we didn't leave anybody behind, even in the hotel at this point.
If we don't split the party,
It's a bad idea.
Don't
Yeah,
split the
it's,
party.
There's too much going on right now. Clearly, they know where we are, so
Yeah.
it's not like you're any safer here than with us.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Quite.
So he's gonna rejoin
Ready
your
for the
party.
work. Cover.
Woo!
And he is now with you. Alright. So you're headed to Delver's End?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere else you would like to go first at all?
Not really.
Alright.
Right, to go.
It'll take you a little while to work your way through the city over to that area. What spells do you have up? And, JD, what is Zakrow's current, super magic thing? I can't remember what the ability's called. Mind's Eye or some bullshit. Ethereal Seeing? Oh, so you can... Wait, what?
Yeah, isn't that what?
You change it on a long rest. Okay. So you can see into the ethereal plane? Yeah, no, you haven't long rested. It's if that's what it was earlier today and earlier when you went looking for Lucian, that is what it is now, because it's fucking noon. It's a little bit past noon.
Oh, do we know who cast True Seeing on Kiska?
I don't
That was
remember.
Zakrow.
It was Zakrow?
Okay.
Okay.
I think he's the only one with access to the spell.
Yeah.
I do as well. I
Amir
just
has
couldn't.
Okay. I think
I
it
was
was
out.
Zakrow.
Well, you weren't- You weren't
I'm
here,
trying-
so it wouldn't have been used.
I'm trying to remember where my spellbinder is, so
Gotcha. Okay. So you head through the city towards Delver's End. It's as it sounds, it's kind of a seedier area. Can you ritual telepathic bond? Yeah, sure. Before you do that, yeah, or after or while, you can kind of take a break, use a couple 10 minutes in a couple alcoves to sit in. You can go eat. Yeah, sure. You guys can get some food.
Fuck
yeah.
you.
I-
Can
You
we
wanna get
take a short
gyros?
rest so I can get my spell slots back? Because I get
That
spell
would-
slots. Short rest.
That would probably be a good
An hour.
idea.
Okay.
While we're doing that, Mir could do scrying. That would be helpful.
What are you
On
what
what?
you scrying on?
Sweet. Well, we have the letter said we could try to scry on the sender.
Okay.
That's an option. We have an item that belongs to them? Belonged to?
True.
Past tense? Sort of.
Written in their handwriting.
Possession or garment,
Works it-
that would work, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll at least mostly balance out the there's a modifier on being unfamiliar to us.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well try.
So you stop, you get lunch, take a short rest, cast some spells. Alright. So you are going to cast scrying using the notes that you have received from what is almost undoubtedly at this point the Phantom.
Cat.
Get them.
I like the cat noise.
So you're 100% cast. You're casting scrying.
Yes.
Okay.
Am I about to regret this? Possibly.
Spell fails.
Cool.
Damn it. Wait, is that
I'm
a
not
conjuration?
surprised.
Or is it? No, that's divination.
No,
but
Yeah.
They.
it's divination.
Okay,
But
I
if
felt-
the and if the target is on another plane of existence, it automatically fails. I think
Yep.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Creature has
they're
to be on
probably
the same
still
plane
in
of
the
existence.
Feywild
Well,
because that's why I couldn't scry Lucian earlier.
Mm-hmm. Because he was no longer in this world.
Oof. Okay, we're gonna snack, rest, leave.
Means it's just going to sit there nervously wringing her hands.
Hessa is most definitely just like twitching, and like she's taking like weird little parts out of her pockets and like playing with them.
Got it, got it.
Misa's
Fun
not
stuff.
going to eat because that requires swallowing the food whole, and she doesn't want to do that in case there are people around.
There's people around, yeah.
So she's not going to do that, so she's not going to eat.
Fair enough,
She's
you
just
don't
going
need
to
to. So.
sit there and, yeah, it's performative more than anything else.
Tiska is doing her best impression of somebody who is completely at ease and confident with the situation.
Desire's
How's that
also
going?
doing that. I'm guessing it's pretty poor for both of them. Although
Probably.
He's got a decent charisma.
I mean, you can make me roll for it, but
yeah, sure. Let's see how badly this goes. Roll charisma.
God.
Roll
My
deception.
charisma isn't. Roll deception, God.
And he'll roll deception too.
let me know when we are getting close-ish to Delver's End or what have you.
Sure.
That's my deception. So it's like a 12.
Oh, it's not bad.
It's not completely horrible.
Yeah,
It's not like a 4 or anything.
You do actually a
pretty
decent
good.
job of it, of looking chill. And Desire is also doing a pretty damn good job of looking like he's unbothered. The only reason you can tell he's still unnerved is because you know him pretty well at this point.
Mir has already made a whole new scarf out of the yarn that we got for her and has resumed just like fidgeting with whatever's closest because she doesn't have access to her usual yarn stash.
Rip.
Oh no.
Okay. So you take your little break, and you continue onwards towards Delver's End. When you get pretty close...
When we are
what
near,
were you
I'm
looking
gonna
at?
do aid on some folks.
Okay, okay.
Who seems most squishy? Because I can do this on up to 3 creatures within range.
Zachros
Zachro?
for Sushi.
Zacro, Tiska, and Hessa.
Aye, yep.
That's correct.
Alright, all of you get aid. I'll cast that.
Nice.
So you get, for 8 hours, it's not concentration, so it's just 8 hours,
Neat.
your hit points, your current hit points increase, and you get, each target's hit point maximum current hit points increases by, so because they're level 10 for the duration.
Okay.
So you
Nice.
have like 10 extra hit
Ooh.
points, basically. And I'm gonna cast
Nice.
Death Ward on myself.
That's bad.
Valid.
I am a little bit sad because it was 69,
Oh,
but now it's
live.
79. No, it's very
Well,
sad.
it's only for 8 hours, and you're less squishy now, so
I guess that's good.
it'll
Can
go
we-
back to nice later.
Are those temporary hit points, or can we heal them for the next 8 hours?
It says each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increased, so
Damn.
Nice.
Neat.
You can
Okay.
heal
Yeah.
those.
Fuck yeah.
Which
Fuck
also,
yeah.
Skylark, for that, make sure you mark down the additional 5 that you can heal them for your Channel Divinity Preserve life.
right. Yeah, so I put don't die spells on my party, and then we head in.
Excellent.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you head towards Delver's End.
Yep.
It's a sort of long causeway, effectively, like it's a big area. It's not just like a single street. It's like a district almost. And you enter Delver's End. How do you intend to find the person that you're trying to meet?
I reckon they'll find us. Frankly.
Fair enough. Let's see here. In which case, Tiska, it is you and Temp who
Yo.
will notice in one of the slightly run down, but still pretty, fountains in Deller's End. There's a couple fountains scattered throughout the city. There's one here as well. You are passing by it in one of these sort of open areas when you notice that scattered across the rim of the fountain is a handful of very dark-colored flower petals.
Oh, great. That's not
Fantastic.
incredibly ominous.
Cool beans.
Oh boy.
Gonna walk towards that, I guess.
Oh boy.
You're forward, you were speaking in your heads. All of you?
Yeah.
Okay. Is desire part of this whole telepathic thing?
Oh
I
no.
would hope so.
Okay.
Yeah. I should hope so. I think we can
He fits? Okay. Sweet.
Squeeze him in.
Just want to know, make sure that you can cast the spell on 8 people total. He's in the club, alright.
I'm just imagining now that this telepathy is basically like a clown car, and we're all just like fitting other minds in.
Yes. It's a
Yes.
clown car for brains.
Wonderful.
Yeah, well, Temp won't take up much space in there, so you know.
Oh,
It's alright.
Oof.
Mir won't take up much space either.
oh,
He's a
no.
wisdom birdie, not an intelligence birdie.
God.
Look, hey, it's fine. That's how you can fit desire in there.
It's true. Okay. So
Mere in
it's...
terms of brave sacrifice.
God.
Jesus. Alright, so there's the 8 of you total. Alright, you walk over to the fountain. They are, in fact, those same dark purple rose petals as you received in the note earlier.
Cool.
Can I perception check?
Uh,
Is anyone sketchy around?
yeah, sure.
Yes,
Roll
me.
Perception.
Ha 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 ha.
Can I also
Just
roll
me,
perception?
joke.
Sure.
Wanna
13.
perceive the area.
13.
Well, that sure is a number, I guess. I don't see shit all.
What'd you get?
I mean, a 4 on the dice.
Nice.
So that's a solid 13.
Oh, nice.
Solid.
I don't know why I try to perception things. I don't have a good perception. I don't know why I try this.
My perception bonus is great. My dice are just being mean to me today.
That happens.
It do.
So what are our highest? We got a 15 for Zakro. Is that our highest? 13 for Book, 13 for Tiska.
Yeah.
Anybody else looking around?
I got 9, so
9.
squat.
Good old Desire got like an 8, so...
He's doing so good.
You know what? Measle.
Fire and I both found the nice looking rock, and we're observing it together.
Misa, I think you are, no, you're a charisma caster, not a wisdom caster.
Yeah. She doesn't see shit.
Lurks, if you are speaking, you're muted, so we can't hear you. I think she's not here at the moment, then.
We're just trying our best
Okay.
here, you know?
15. So, you take a look around the area. You do not see anybody who looks particularly sketchy, or anybody who's, like, watching you, or poking around, or keeping their eyes on the flower petals. Yeah, there are some people wandering around in Delver's End. It's not, like, deserted. It's the middle of the day.
Wait. Are there only flower petals around the fountain?
There's a single, like, handful of flower petals was scattered across one part of it.
Can I look in the fountain?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Is there
Oh, no.
anything in there? I don't know.
There's coins. People toss
Just
coins in the fountain.
anything.
Not a lot, because I think people probably come through here and scoop them out. Because free money.
I was like, anything that. You're right.
Can I roll investigation to see if there are any more petals around?
Yeah,
Can I assist? I will assist.
sure. When
Hey.
you're looking specifically for flower petals, that is a different roll. Detect magic, go ahead. Mark off the spell.
God. I'm glad for the fucking
got you.
assist, but not that glad. Because that was a 6 and a 7 on the die.
Maybe I should have done it. I have a +8. I don't know why I didn't roll.
Jesus.
Good question. Why didn't you roll?
Usually the person
don't know.
with the higher rolls with advantage for assistance. You're using the action for it. You're using a spell, or are you doing a ritual? Detect magic. Yeah.
I'm gonna go over and pick up a petal.
It is a flower petal. Zakrau,
Wonderful.
the flower petals, they bear faint traces of conjuration and transmutation. Just like residual. They are magical in nature. For sure. They seem to have been probably artificially created. They're alive. I mean, they're real flower petals, but they probably weren't grown on a fucking bush down in the Underdark.
Craft, maybe?
Can I investigate buildings around us?
Go ahead and roll.
Okay. $23.
Okay. You take a look around, specifically looking for, again, flowers, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Because investigation
Or
is
like
looking
any
for...
sign.
Investigation is looking for something specific.
Yes, I'll investigate for flower petals around the buildings.
Okay. You take a look around, you roam around the square, and you spot in 3 different windows there is a vase with a rose in it. Sitting in the window. And they are in different buildings, spaced apart. But 2 of them are sort of on either side of a smaller roadway, and one of them is further down it. You'd have to go further to search for more.
I'll wave to the group, point it out. I guess we follow the flowers.
I guess so.
Sounds like so much more fun than it actually is.
Never thought I'd be irritated by greenery.
We are just playing chicken with a serial killer right now. It's great.
Okay.
Like it.
You follow the flowers, and as you thought, the further you go, you do see more of these flowers in their vases, in the windows kind of leading you onwards, to a point where you see 2 on either side of a very small, poorly lit, sort of roadway. An alleyway, really. And there is a scattering of flower petals across the mouth of the alleyway.
Before
Somebody's
We-
casting light to look in there, right? Like, we're not going in.
Yeah.
It's
How- wait,
completely dark.
Falk, how big is that alleyway?
Why?
Is it big enough for Misa to be a fairly large obstruction? Or I should say, is it small enough?
Yeah.
Cool. I am going to cast Sanctuary,
Okay.
and Misa will. She. Didn't you say that you want to have dark vision?
Yes, they do. The only person in this party who doesn't have dark vision is Mir.
Can I
I have
see?
the
Can I see what's in there?
It is an empty alleyway.
I'm going to go in there with Sanctuary and the shield up.
Okay. You head in. Zakra,
Yeah.
if you're looking in with your seeing through the ethereal plane, you also do not see anything inside the alleyway.
I'm going to stay behind Misa, but right next to her.
Okay.
Yeah, Tiska's similarly flanking Misa.
All right, you move in formation. Desire
the
sticks
wall.
near Misa as well, because he's small.
Can I
somewhere
sneak?
behind
Can I-
the snake, but nearby in case.
In case something is horribly wrong.
Mhm.
Yes.
Question.
Yes.
Can I use Misa to hide behind and stealth?
You can attempt to stealth in the area. Yes, it's poorly lit.
That's
There's shadows. There's Misa.
It's poorly lit.
A big
yeah,
old snake.
Yeah, go
a
ahead.
giant snake.
I am rolling awful tonight,
Beagle.
but that is a 19.
Ooh, not
I'm-
bad.
Rolling awful has a 19.
Seriously.
Disgusting.
This is all I have.
Fucking rogues.
I stealth. That is it.
For one job. And she can do it.
That's damn right. You move into the alleyway, probably bit by bit, 10 feet, 15, 20. It's probably about 60 feet to the rear of the alleyway where you can see a wall kind of blocks it off.
We should be careful about not getting trapped in here ourselves, huh?
Yep. That would probably be good.
That was a thought that I just had.
I immediately look behind us.
There's nothing blocking your way.
Okay.
That we can see.
And there's nothing else of importance in this alley besides a wall?
Not as far
At
as
the
you
end?
can tell.
Perception around
Misa-
the alley.
Is that a fake wall?
How do you
I was
attempt to
going to
test that?
Misa's going to take her halberd because it has a 10-foot reach, and she's just going to poke it.
Poke the wall? Okay. You poke the
Yeah.
wall. It's stone.
Interesting.
Can
Wow.
I investigate the alley?
What are you looking for?
More rose petals or any kind of like sign of something odd has taken place here.
Sure. Go ahead and roll investigation.
I guess I'll roll perception
Sure.
while I'm in here.
19.
You may also
I
investigate.
tried
Zakra.
perception, and I got a 1.
18 on perception.
Too busy getting my goggles of night on.
For sure. 14, 19. Okay. You got an 18 on perception, Misa?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh. Oh dear.
No, I was rolling for Desire.
Hell yeah.
He's got some disadvantage, fam.
Pog.
Oof.
Misa, you are looking around.
Yes.
Hessa, you are searching for flower petals. And
Perception.
you are looking to see, are there any more scattered on the ground? There's a couple. They look to, they didn't just, appear. They've been there. They were here when you walked in. There's a couple on a windowsill, and then Misa and Hessa, you both notice at the same time as there are a few drifting down through the air.
Misa immediately looks up.
Same.
There's no one there. Except Zakrow, you see a flicker of movement
Uh-oh.
disappear over the edge of the roof. And we are going to go ahead and take a little bit of a break right there.
Fastener.
Ah.
Oh, yes.
Tessa is about to go roof jumping.
You think
This
Hessa is
is
the
literally
only one?
just straight up gonna fly.
So yes.
Tuxedo mask.
Yes.
Tuxedo mask.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
job here is done.
Good.
But you didn't do
Do
anything.
anything.
All right. I'll talk to you guys in 10. See you then.
I'm gonna go
I'm getting
search
more
down.
garlic bread.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna go search down my spellbinder and probably get a drink.
Aye, aye. All right. I really like to mess with people. I'm a bad person? Maybe a little bit. You know, maybe a little bit. We have fun over here. Okay, so I will be back in just a bit. Going to go ahead and put up the be back soon screen and play you a track, and I'll be back in 10.
I'm gonna be real with you here. I don't know what you just said.
What? Hello.
This is about on par. I'm not sure if it's quite worse than the word salad textbook I got from my design history class.
This is just old English.
What the hell are you people doing?
I was reading an excerpt from Machiavelli's The Prince.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's great. Great. I hate it so much.
I'm an edgy boy whose parents never loved him, and I don't know. I'm probably an incel and all that other stuff. Yeah.
So,
So think about my philosophy.
can we move on? Can we continue D&D,
Yes.
please?
Yes.
Murder.
Excellent.
I would like to jump on the roof.
So, you have returned, and you see several flower petals drifting down. Misa and Hessa, you do not see any movement. Zakra is the only one who does. And Zakra, what you actually see is a figure who moves to the side in like a graceful, almost leisurely manner. And they watch your group as Hessa starts looking for ways to climb up the wall, hopefully at speed. And they notice, this figure notices that you're looking at them. Zakra.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
You
Can
flip
only
them the rock sign. Okay.
Zakro, yes.
The figure blows you a kiss. And
Dang it.
gently hops over the edge of the roof and down into the alleyway behind your group.
Oh, behind us, motherfucker.
And drifts down at a lovely, like a leisurely pace till they touch the ground, and then the rest of you are able to see them.
Oh, damn it. I was gonna fucking send it, bro.
She is a tall, strong tiefling woman
Do me like this, Falcon.
with these very large, ornate, curled horns. I don't have a picture, I'm sorry.
Falcon, you can't do me like this.
She doesn't appear to have a weapon on her. She's clothed in what looks like exploratory, almost, gear. Or athletic exploratory gear. Like, you know, things that you would wear in fucking 1945 for an expedition into the jungle.
I'm sorry.
No, she's got ram's horns.
Can Misa maneuver her way back to the front?
Yeah, you can sort of maneuver in a protected position. The tiefling
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
stop
what
you.
she's gonna do.
She looks all of you over, and she folds her arms. What do you do?
How's
Why,
Desire
hello
looking?
there.
Yeah.
How's Desire looking? Let's see.
Yeah.
Not great.
Oh boy.
Does the look on his face say, "Oh shit, this is who I thought it was"?
Yes.
Oh shit, this is who we thought it was.
Well, hello there. I assume you're the wonderful murderer who's been running around as of late?
Well, I wouldn't exactly call myself that, now, would I? I actually haven't murdered any. Well, that's not true. I've murdered one person. Everyone else, I've just taken them where they need to go.
So, would you like us to call you the Phantom, or do you have a proper name you'd like to bestow upon us?
You can call me the Phantom if you're feeling dramatic. It's not necessary.
I'm always feeling dramatic.
She kind of looks over your group, and she's got this smile on. And it's a very sharp smile, because she has very sharp teeth. But it's not friendly at all.
Oh,
You're the most dramatic one here.
I know. And you are not, which is a bit of a disappointment, really. But that's alright. No need to worry about that, darling. There's always time to figure out how to develop a sense of style. And you will have plenty of time for that, Tiska, darling.
It's such a style thing. Like, looks down at her clothing and then looks up, like, just a tiny bit offended.
Some of us have style, thank you very much.
Wow.
Yo, what's up?
Can I insight check desire?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no.
That's a good insight bonus. 19.
He's got one hand around the other, like, hand, and he's like, you know, like rubbing his own hand, like he's nervous, like really nervous. And you can hear him actually muttering to himself, and he's just going, no, 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 no.
Great.
I had the worst meme question to ask, which was, is that the look of a man who's just met his ex that he hasn't seen in 10 years?
That's
Yeah.
exactly where my brain went to.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny you would ask that.
God.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Here we go!
Oh no.
He swallows nervously. And she looks over at him and she goes, well, aren't you a sorry sight nowadays?
Oh my god!
What happened to your wing? You were so proud of
Tiska's-
those, and you lost one.
Tiska's gonna put one of her wings kind of in front of Desire a little bit, just kind of blocking him off from her a little
Amadeus?
bit.
Who the fuck are you talking about, JD?
Amadeus!
I thought you said Amadeus as well.
No.
I heard Amadeus.
Where did it sound like I said that?
It was saying like my.
The
I
name.
thought it was...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Desire.
Aren't you a sorry sight these days?
Ah.
Oh, these days. I thought you said, "Aren't you a sorry sight,
Or nowadays.
Amadeus?"
Yeah.
It was like secret desire lore?
No. It was
I thought it
nowadays.
was one of
Sorry.
those things where it's like this is actually like his first name and Desire was his last name or something.
God.
No. Yeah, Tiska, you move a wing in front of him, and he kind of gives you a glance that looks it's vaguely terrified. And
I
she
see you know someone?
know him. Well, I mean, I suppose you could say that, or at least I did once. You going to speak up, darling? Has the cat got your tongue? And he kind of swallows and he goes, I have nothing to say to you. Well, that's not really true, but, I don't... And he kind of falls silent again. He's not really certain what to say. She rolls her eyes and she goes, yes, typical. Well, then just stand over there. We are
Said
not
you
going to get in
had
the
a
way and bother
present.
anybody, okay? Can you do that? Good boy. All right.
Do not talk to him like that.
He glances over and he's like, it's fine. Don't worry.
It's not.
fine.
No, it is really not fine.
He kind of looks over and he goes, what are you doing here? What? Why are you? What? Why? What are you doing? And she kind of shrugs and she says, I'm doing my job. I don't know
And
what...
that would be?
Well, I'm serving my patron, obviously.
Ew. Imagine doing work.
It's not really work.
Imagine
it's
being
mostly fun,
employed.
to be honest. I even get to ride with him. By the way, remind me, Tiska darling, to detail the offer that he has for you, specifically, after we're done here. It's a good offer.
Can Mir, out of curiosity, can Mir roll a religion check to see if maybe is she wearing something, or is there a Fey deity of some kind associated with roses?
You can go ahead and roll... Yeah, you could do a religion check to see that.
Man, she has style, though. I don't want to like her, but
Too late. I already like her.
style.
She kind of shifts, and she goes,
I'm sorry, everyone.
but really, Tiska, darling, I did need to talk to you, so I'm quite glad that you showed up. I was a bit worried that only the others would come. 18 for religion. Gods, not so much. She doesn't seem... People don't normally refer to their gods as patrons. You get the sense she's not talking about a deity here. She's probably talking
There
about...
was a reason you called us here. Was it just to chatter?
No.
Or do you have something to actually tell us of worth?
Well, there's actually a couple of reasons. Thank you for reminding me about that. Tiska, I have an offer for you. You've done quite well so far. You've passed all my tests. I'm very proud of you. And I would like to offer you a position by my side. It's even on horseback. Interested?
Hunting people? I think not.
Well,
Can I insight check her?
hunting prey.
People.
Yeah, you can insight check her. Anything's prey if it's, inferior.
Jesus.
Listen, there's only hunters and prey, and if you're on horseback, you're obviously one of them. Anyone who's not is something that can be taken. Yeah, no, you don't get it. You can't read her.
Tiska just has this look of barely suppressed rage.
I'm sensing a no.
Is that what you're sensing? Let me spell it out. N-O.
Well,
Okay,
I'm
then.
glad your parents educated you enough that you can spell, so that's good. It's good that I picked at least someone who is literate. And Desire goes, that's enough.
Picked?
Oh, did he not tell you? Desire, really? I would have expected you would have spilled the beans by now, darling. You were never one very good at keeping secrets. Tiska, dear heart, everything you've done so far has been a test for you.
Oh, God.
I specifically left instructions with your parents that would lead you in a direction that could come and find me. She gestures at herself and she's like, surely you've inherited my brains and you're able to figure out who I am.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh no.
So Zakara's asking that out loud. She kind of gives you a rather scathing glance. And she's like, well, I suppose if someone was going to ask. Pleased to meet you. I'm the Phantom of Hreeshie. My name is Grace.
I'm sorry, did you say her name is Grape?
Grace, darling. Clean your ears.
No, that was out of character.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no.
Grace.
Nope, she's grape now.
She's Grape now.
Grace.
She's great.
Is she at least purple?
No. She's red.
Oh no.
Grace. Like the virtue.
Okay, first one I typed.
Yes. Jesus Christ.
You really do have a meme for everything, don't you?
Damn.
Like the speed.
She takes a step towards you, just one, not too much. She gestures at her massive ram's horns, which resemble Tiska's almost exactly, and the black hair that she has braided down her back. And she says, "Well, is it ringing a bell yet?"
Mummy is.
Mira, takes a step closer to Zakar, just to be next to him, and says, "It is nice to meet you, Miss Tiska's mom, I assume."
Very good, very good.
Good.
Oh, Tiska, your friends are not as dull as they sometimes seem.
Wait, Tiska, that's your mom?
Just because she birthed me doesn't mean she's a mother.
Well, yeah.
What a great family reunion. Just wonderful.
Oh, it's
Great.
just mother-daughter, really. I don't want Desire in here.
Unfortunately, he's here.
Anytime you feel like leaving, you can't... Oh, I'm sorry, you can't fly. That's a shame, isn't it?
Wow.
How did
God,
that happen
do you-
anyway?
Okay, so she's
God.
kind of a dick, actually.
Gods, do you ever shut up?
Do I need to?
Oh, yes, I'm so delightfully evil, and I left my daughter to do horrible things.
Are you saying this out loud, or?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I'm just quite the evil schemer, I must say. Yes, and I will take you away and we'll become evil mages together and zap people with purple lightning.
If that's in character, Tiska's trying very hard not to laugh, but like it's not working.
Hessa is
She's laughing too. Grace is laughing a lot as well.
Oh boy.
Mir's expression suggests that she has just blue screened from this.
You did pick good friends, didn't you? Well, I'm glad to hear it. But again, so that's no on the offer. No joining the hunt, darling.
No, thank you.
That's a shame. I really expected better of you. I expected you to make better decisions. And as she says that, Desire kind of, he lets out a little breath and he says, "Do not speak to your daughter that way. My daughter, not yours. Do not speak to her like that."
At least I'm not the only one who's disappointed.
And she kind of glances over. She looks at Desire and goes, "Interesting that you've ever chosen to grow a backbone. I haven't seen you show even close to that level of ferocity since you decided to stop pretending to be cool."
I think he's very cool.
Well, that's your mistake, dear. How hard would it be for Temp to memorize your face for later? You can give it a shot. It looks pretty similar to Tiska's, so not that difficult. And she says, "Well, right, since you're not coming with me, the present, I mentioned I had a present for you, and I do. I absolutely do." And she pulls a bag off of her belt, and she throws it onto the ground. She tosses it towards you guys so that it lands at your feet.
Mir is looking unhappily at the bag, dreading what is inside.
And that is?
It's a present, dear. You refused to leave, and now I have a gift for you. She's standing there waiting.
Can I perception check the bag to see if I can see what's in it, or like if there's anything shady in it?
It is a small bag, probably. Let's see.
Too small to have a head in it? Yeah.
Too small to have a head.
Oh, okay, good.
It's
Just
about
some
the
fingers,
size
then.
of. I'm looking for something around my room.
Okay, I love how you and I
measure for
immediately
comparison.
went to the same place there.
It's probably
Yeah.
about the size and dimensions of like a large mailing envelope, like a manila envelope.
Okay, so it's more like a hamster at most in
Yeah,
volume.
like it could hold a guinea pig, probably.
I doubt it's a guinea pig.
Okay.
Should
wish
we
it would
rock,
be
paper, scissors for it? See who gets to open the creepy bag from the creepy woman over there.
I'll just fucking do it.
You pick it up.
Yep, might as well.
It is tied shut with a piece of leather.
Detect magic?
Nothing magical about it. Zakro's
Direct-
detect is still up, I think.
Direct eye contact, just snap the leather
Okay.
and just open it that way.
Do you like open it up and look inside, or dump it
I
upside
mean-
down, or
I guess dump it upside down into the hand.
you're holding out your
Like
hand
not
and
to-
catch the contents?
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds like a bad idea, but
You snap the leather, you turn the bag upside down, you dump it into your own hand. It is someone else's hand.
yeah, called it.
Yeah.
Saw that coming. Oh god,
Specifically a dark elf's hand.
that's gross.
Oh,
Tessa will
no.
walk forward, kind of raise an eyebrow at it. Huh. That's disgusting.
Isn't it just?
Well,
I had to
I've
bag
had
that
worse.
for you, so you're welcome.
Do you not have like a better present?
No, I'm afraid
Really?
not, dear. This is the one that I was
It's
told
so
to give
cliche. Like, I gotta appreciate, like, your aesthetic here, you know? But that's so cliche.
you. Unfortunately, no one else was really keen on giving up their trophies, so this is the only one I could really get my hands on for proof.
I see what you did there, your hands. Funny.
So,
How high is the ceiling in here?
you're out in the open.
Cool. Can I cast Call Lightning?
Yeah, you absolutely may.
I was
Oh my
about
god.
I could stab her. I'm gonna be real here.
Wait. Okay. Real quick. Can Temp bend the fingers?
At this point, yes.
Okay. Then he's gonna bend exactly 4 of the
Of
fingers
course,
in and
I
leave
should have
one out
expected that.
as the ball lightning goes off.
Lucian's flipping her off in death.
God.
would- Oh no. Oh
Lucian, no.
Lucian, no.
I would like to
Can-
stab her as well. Please.
Yeah.
Go
Can she
right
make me
ahead
a
and try.
dexterity check?
Sure, let me grab her stats.
It hasn't even been that long. He's already dead.
You assume time works the same.
Eh.
That's cocked. Let's try that again. Okay, dexterity check or dexterity save?
Dexterity save, I believe.
Ooh, that's only a 13. It's not
Ooh, that's
great.
gonna be a failure.
Uh-oh.
Same.
Let me look up Call Lightning real quick. Yeah, that's a dexterity saving throw. 3d10 on a failed save. Plus 1d10 for each spell slot above third. So that'll be 5d10 plus Wildersport damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's empty. Let's see if I can roll
Would-
these all at once.
Question, would this be counted as a sneak attack or no?
This is not a sneak attack, you're not hit.
Okay. Oh, that's fine.
Alyssa was hiding unless she's revealed herself since.
That's...
I've talked
No, she
multiple
was definitely
times.
revealed herself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No. Yeah. And
you were
also,
talking to her.
yeah, that and Grace came in behind us, so any shielding that Misa would have given completely negated.
That's a
Yeah.
23. 23 to hit.
Okay,
Does that hit?
give me a second.
How far away from me is she?
Probably about 30 feet.
Damn.
Okay, that's 8.
So, hold on. Tiska and Hessa, you are attacking at the same time?
Yes.
Then I believe, Hessa, you are going to have to make the save for Tiska's Call Lightning, because it affects everybody within a 5-foot radius of the impact point.
That
That's
is true.
right. I'll do it.
Your dex is high, though.
You should be
Oh
fine.
yeah. Rogue. Hessa should be fine.
Yeah.
Now this is a
And-
saving throw for
That's
dex.
This is a saving throw for an
That
AoE.
is a 20, not natural.
That makes it, I
Yeah,
think.
that saves. You still will take half damage,
Nope,
but
evasion.
No,
Thank
no,
you.
because Rogue.
Oh, because rogue nonsense. Yeah.
Excuse me.
And so you've seen
Okay.
Tiska's cast this spell before, you just dodge between the lightning pieces. It's easy.
Yeah.
You don't
As
understand why
one
other people
does.
don't do it.
Okay. That's 11,
This is why we love rogues.
15, 20, and then...
So that's 15 damage. It does not. It's not a lot.
It's half
but-
my level. Okay, so that's half my levels rounded down. So that's 25 damage
Okay.
of the lightning variety.
Plus 15.
Noted. So, Hessa, you bolt forwards and pull Flicker out and activate Flicker and just slash at her, while Tiska just lifts her staff and calls a lightning bolt down immediately. And you see Grace try to dodge out of the way, but she doesn't manage it, and she catches Flicker in the side. And then you hear her go, well, if that's how that's going to be then. Let's dance, darling. Roll initiative.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm happy with my life choices here.
let's fucking
Worth
stand
it.
it, bro.
Let's dance!
I assume we all roll initiative at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize for how loud that was.
Okay, well that was a shit initiative roll, but it's fine.
Big same.
My initiative wasn't too bad.
It's fine. I'm hoping to make up for that in damage rolls.
GD! Hey!
Hey!
What do we got?
We almost match.
22. Very nice. Very nice.
That is a pog moment.
Real pog.
I believe the kids say poggers.
Real
God,
poggers.
it goes from 17 to 7.
Okay.
Wait, you have minus 10 to your initiative?
What?
No, Tiska's got a 7.
Yeah.
Tiska and Mir both have 7s.
So
That would be
that's
terrifying.
25
okay.
to 20?
Yeah, I was like,
Yes. 23.
And 22.
22.
For,
yeah, JD has
JD.
22.
Yep, for Zakrow. Damn, Zakrow.
Zakro got good initiative rolls today.
Did.
Yeet.
Let's
15 to 20?
Yeah. 17.
17
Got a 19
is,
up here.
Oh, 19. Oh, shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nice. Let me get that
Spicy.
written down. 19 temp. 17 Misa. 15 to 10? Or 10 to 15?
No.
Nobody? Okay. 5 to 10.
I think me and Echo.
Who wants to go
Yeah, we
first?
both at 7. I'll go first since I'm gonna do some buff.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
By the way, Fal, question.
Yo.
Does Grace have wings?
No.
Cool.
Cool.
Nice. She can go into like a different plane though, so we should probably watch out for that.
She can.
I don't like that giggle.
Doesn't mean she'll be able to.
And then last but not least, I think 6 is Port Desire.
Desire just doesn't want to be here
God.
today.
He
who
sure
rolled
doesn't.
With
He's
disadvantage.
having a bad time.
Desire is
Because-
just straight up or not having a good time right now,
He
bro.
has been
Yeah.
confronted by the fact that his ex is a serial killer.
Yeah, that's fun.
And also way more of a dick than she even used to be.
So basically, bully him about his choices and partners later, but first deal with her.
If you
Yeah.
bully him about this, he
Yeah.
might cry.
Oh
No, come on,
no.
guys. We don't want
Desire.
that bad.
We don't
That's
want
so
Sad
good.
Dad. This wasn't what he wanted.
This is nowhere near what he wanted.
What a bitch.
So,
And I'm going to assume that large clouds and lightning storms are not a common occurrence in the Underdark.
they are not. I would agree, actually.
I imagine we attracted some attention just now.
You certainly are currently doing that.
I hope we
I
have
should
alerted
hope
the
so.
constabulary.
I should hope so.
This isn't a
So-
case of stealing really automobile-y, but you know.
First up, Hessa with a 23. What do you do?
Hello.
Baller.
Alright, I'll try to stab again.
Okay.
That wasn't a very good roll.
Me looking at the rules for D&D. Damn, it's a shame that tieflings don't count as fiends.
Me looking at the rules for D&D. Damn, I wish I could read.
That is a 10 to hit.
That won't stop me because I can't read.
I'm gonna say that's probably a no.
What's up?
Love that.
A 10?
giggle.
That does
I'm
not
assuming a
hit,
10 does
sorry.
not hit. Alright, then I will stealth as a bonus action.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth.
If my dice would stop hitting... Okay, we're good. It keeps hitting the crack and it's not great. Okay.
What'd you get?
29.
Nice.
Does that stealth? Does that work?
You'll have to find out.
Oh god, I hope it works.
Next up is Zakrau with a 22.
Oh shit, yeah, does Zakra have counterspell right now?
Yeah.
What's up, Zakrau? What do you got for me? What you doing?
I'm guessing they're checking.
Bonus action, activate Edmund Libby's fast-acting personal star. Main action, cast blindness on her. Replace her save with a portent roll. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, what kind of save is it?
Their resistance or something. I don't know.
It's a con saving throw. Okay. And you're replacing it with what? A 3?
Ouch.
Let me see real quick.
She has a fucking legendary resistance, I swear to God.
I mean, let's be real. She probably has a legendary resistance.
Don't give the DM ideas.
They were ideas that I already had, my friends.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Look, we know Falk. We know that Falk is mostly prepared for temp stun bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
at least we're using it up.
So, yeah, she's gonna use a legendary resistance on that.
At least we're.
My brain just did the sad
Through that
trombone
degree.
noise. Do 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 do. What's that?
Now the area is brightly lit. Sure, yeah,
I will be right back 1 second.
sure. Oh, that's a... Okay, so it's temps... is that your whole turn, Zakrau? Yep, alright. Then we are over to temp. Misa's on deck.
Hi, how's it going? You seem to have pissed off my friends, and I think you could really use a hand. Temp's
The
gonna throw
face.
Temp's gonna throw the hand at her, then rush in and hit her.
No, don't throw the hand. We might. If,
You're gonna throw Lucian's
enough of-
disembodied hand at her?
if there's enough of Lucian left, we can maybe fix him.
We'll pick it up
Fair,
later.
fair.
Don't worry about it, guys. It's
It's
worth it for
fine.
the pun.
Oh boy. Okay, so you
It's
huck
fine.
Lucian's hand at her. Like, are you
Yeah.
trying to do that to, like, cause harm, or are you just throwing it?
Are you just memeing?
No, I think I'm gonna have to stick by this one and say it's to cause harm.
Alright, roll an attack with an improvised ranged weapon,
Oh god.
This is hilarious.
which is someone else's hand.
Sounds handy to me.
No.
Did you get a
no,
fucking
you
natural
didn't.
20?
So the hand is just gonna go flying right past.
You get a
Yes.
natural 1?
Nope, that's an 8.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't hit. Yeah, no, you huck the hand at her, and it
Yeah, well, they don't all land.
it flies wide because it's a hand and it's not exactly aerodynamic, and also it's not a weapon.
Not with that attitude.
Not anymore, it isn't. Maybe it was one day, or used to be. So then you're gonna try and punch her.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Godspeed.
Okay, that'll definitely hit. I hope. I really shouldn't say things like that. How's a 28 sound?
That'll hit, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let's try it.
Yeah, that's a good point. You guys have no idea what Grace's class is. Or what
So-
level she is.
It's fine.
That's gonna
I mean,
be
she said patron, so
probably
something along the lines
Warlock.
of warlock,
Yeah,
not
Warlock or Warlock and something else.
a warlock adjacent.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 11 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And let's try the stunning strike. Why not?
Okay.
So she's gonna need to do a con save.
Sure. Yeah, she's gonna make that.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, she makes that save.
Yeah. Okay. Then I guess just a regular flurry of blows to end things off.
Okay.
That one doesn't hit. And so the first one was an 8, which I know is not going to hit because we already went through that. Second one's a 19.
That'll hit.
Awesome. That's going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and where are my 3 options? She can't take reactions until the end of my next turn,
Okay.
and that's it.
Okay. With your turn complete, it is now her turn.
Hell.
So. Oh wait, no. Hold on. Players go first, so it is Misa's turn first.
Neat.
You both rolled the same number.
Pardon?
You both,
No, I rolled a 17.
Yeah, you rolled the same number.
Oh. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Go up 20 feet. Halberd.
Okay.
God. Ain't that a bitch? Hold on.
What'd you get?
I still have. Well, I got a 5, but I also still have the inspiration from the religious ceremonies for the slain Yuan-Ti.
Yeah, okay.
Can I expend that
To
for
try and-
advantage?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. That's a 16 to hit.
That does not hit.
Damn. Well, I get 2 attacks, so let's try that again. Oh, that definitely doesn't hit. So this d20 goes over
Into
here.
dice jail.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
You are the next one to be used. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I also still have Sanctuary up. I'm fairly certain.
Sure, sure. So now it's her turn.
Oh no.
Grace rolls her shoulders back, and then swings her arms, like her hands out around her in like a circular motion around her whole body, just once. And as she does this, this deep black reddish mist begins to swirl up from the ground and surround her in this whirl of shadowy reddish light. And as it does so, an object forms in her hands. And as she swirls it around her body again a second time, it solidifies into a sword that is probably the length of Hessa's body.
Jesus Christ.
Back to
Overcompensating.
the blade.
Additionally, as she does this, that mist begins to swirl faster and surround her in this aura of shadowy darkness that is shot through and filled with these fluttering rose petals. She is now obscured. If you wish to attack her, you're gonna have disadvantage, and you can't take attacks of opportunity on her anymore.
Rude.
Okay.
Then she's going to
Doing the
attack you,
mo.
Temp, because you got in her
Let's
face.
fucking go, kiddo.
Yeah, she'll absolutely give it her best shot. How does a 23 sound?
23 does sound pretty good.
Okay.
It sounds a little bit too good, frankly.
And a 22.
That'll also do it.
Okay. In which case, she's also going to go ahead and... Let's see, y'all. Oh, Helene, please don't step on my keyboard. Thank you, baby. I love you.
Small
Yeah.
chaos goblin.
You gonna roll? You want to roll some dice? You can do that.
Yes.
Trying to
It
type,
will be
sweetheart.
delivered by the cat.
Herline rolls my damage. It's all max. I die instantly, but at least it was worth it.
God.
She's got one of my hairbands, so now she's gonna be. Oh, she took it, and she's walking off with it. Okay, bye.
Just came here for this.
That's
It is
Later,
her-
losers.
It is her possession now.
She's left with it.
It's
okay.
her hairband now.
It is her
Yep.
hairband now. Yep.
Helene
Okay.
has left the building.
I should hope not. Outdoor cats are not good for the environment or the cats.
I was referencing Elvis has left the building, but yes,
Hey.
true.
I know.
Okay. She raises that huge sword up and she slams it down into you twice. The second time she does it, it's got this kind of shadowy aura around it.
Wowie zowie, right in my infinity stones.
Because she is casting a spell as well. She's casting that spell, and that is... That is...
Oh wait, no, that's an evil smite, isn't it? Oh no! Oh no!
Remember, everyone within 10 feet of me gets a +3 to bonus to the saving throws.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry,
no.
there's no save.
Oh god.
All she had to do was hit.
Oh no!
Okay, so there's...
I might
This is
be,
worth it.
I might be temporarily out of the fight.
Hey, temporarily. Funny. This is fine.
Fuck.
Let me do some math real quick.
Oh
Oh
Christ.
no!
Okay, and then some more math. I'm working with like multiple calculators here. Bear with me.
I think temp is fucked.
Well, you know,
Oh, that's not so bad.
I can't. I'm not sure I can say that on Twitch. Never mind.
Ah, here we are.
Not the terms of service.
And then I need another spell as well. Yeah, the first time she hits you, she whispers something to you, and the second time she hits you, she casts a spell.
Oh, wonderful.
So that is... Okay. In 2 hits, she deals you 46 points of damage.
That's disgusting.
With 2 heavy hits of this massive dark sword with these kind of like rose petal hilt to it and these petals swirling around her. You can't see her. You just know that she's hit you and it fucking hurts.
Okay. And?
That's 46 points of damage.
Okay, and?
That is an upsetting
what?
amount of damage.
Yeah. That's not good.
I could say a lot of things about how not great you feel right now.
Yeah, and?
You have
Putting
no
this
idea
out
where
there
she
for
is.
those of us
Does it look like Temp gives a flying fuck right now?
putting this out there for those of us who can cast it. How is Dispel Magic feeling right now?
Ooh, yes, please.
Spell
to
magic's
those.
feeling pretty spicy right now.
You could certainly try.
Pretty sure I have it prepared.
I
You
don't
could
like how you
certainly
said that.
Damn, that's crazy, Grape. Let me go check the book of who the fuck asked.
So, she moves away from you, but you can't quite tell where, because this area that she's in is a 20-foot radius of the rose petals. Yeah, it's a 20-foot whirling cloud of darkness and rose petals, and you do not know where in it she is. So, with that complete, it is over to you, Mir. Your turn.
So I
None of us
need
can
to
see
ditch
her.
None of you can see her.
Yeah, I may need to ditch my original plan for some healing. How you looking on them candy bars, Temp?
I am bloodied. That is for damn sure I am bloodied.
That's like below half, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to go up and buff so that I can do both of them on the same thing. Will throw nice big cure wounds onto Temp.
Sure.
I mean, this... I guess, but like... Okay.
Do you not want to be healed?
I mean, if buffs are more important and you feel like they're going to serve the team better, I can heal myself.
That's true, he does have a recovery ability.
I was gonna bless everybody.
I would say buffs.
Yeah, do buffs. I can heal 30, so unless she whacks me real hard, I won't be going down next turn.
Then I will bless the party. Lower spell slot to 0, 1, 2, 3. The level spell slot, I think, covers everyone's first level 3. Yes. Okay, so I will cast Bless on everyone.
Thanks, JD.
What
So
does
you
that
get
do
hit.
again?
You add a +4 to, I believe, attack saves and ability checks. No, attack roll or saving throw. You roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
That's everyone?
So plus D4 to attacks
Yes.
and saving throws?
Yes.
Is it all or just it gets used up after the first one?
It lasts for a minute.
Okay, perfect.
As long as I'm conscious. It's concentration. Or
Cool.
if I take a whack to the face, it may fade. But as long as I am concentrating on it, it lasts for a minute.
And you are theoretically behind Misa, because Misa worked her way up to the front.
Yeah, that was the plan. So I was gonna stage behind the big snake.
Yep.
Or the big-
I am
big
covered.
snake. Next to the wizard behind the snake.
Mobile
Yeah.
forces.
Mobile for
And I don't think I have anything I can do for bonus because I did a regular spell for my action, so that's the end of my turn.
Do we
Okay.
care
I don't
more
know where
about-
she. I don't know where she is, so I can't really move.
She's within the cloud. Okay.
Can I roll? What sort of action is it to like try and figure out what the fuck is that?
To try and figure out what?
I was wondering if I could roll some kind of religion or arcana or something on it. Not that my arcana is great, but
You could attempt, but it would take the action.
okay.
So you'd have to do it next turn.
Couldn't remember what level of action that was in this edition.
Yeah, usually if it's like a direct combat-related thing, I make it take an action.
Okay, then that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Which means next up is Tiska.
Cool. Are we more worried about damage right now, or are we more worried about getting rid of that cloud?
Probably the cloud.
Okay.
It depends on, I guess.
And would it be worth my last, would
Yeah,
it be
like
worth
would
my
it be
last
worth
level 5?
would it be worth
dispel?
you doing it or JD?
Mm,
Zakra might be able to pull it off and not lose use of that spell slot. I don't know, since you said it's your last.
Yeah. Because I used my other level 5 spell slot for, Call Lightning, because I'm a petty bitch.
That's valid of you, and that's good
That's-
character
That's
play.
honestly, yeah. We support you.
We are
Okay.
100%
I mean-
here for you being a petty bitch.
I mean, I don't think I would lose concentration on Call Lightning, but it would just be like I couldn't attack with it this turn. But that would still be my last level 5 slot.
What
if
would
we
Tiska
needed
do?
it for something else. I mean, she's pretty
Honestly,
pissed
just keep
right
fucking
now.
her up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
I
still got
honestly,
Call Lightning up. Just fucking go
Yeah.
for it, mate.
just fucking roast her. Roll me a.
You cannot see her.
Can I see where she might be
mean-
vaguely?
If it's an area of effect, because it affects people within like a 5-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can I take a guess? That would probably hit her.
You can attempt, and I'll roll to see if it does.
Okay.
You will not know if it does. So I want you to roll the damage anyway.
Okay.
Just to see.
Oh, jeez.
Cool. So that's some nice numbers. I like those numbers.
That's a lot of damage.
21.
I don't know why the goblin came up with there for a second.
30. I can't do math because I'm gay.
Yes. We knew this.
Where the fuck is my pencil? I can't do math in my head. Where the fuck did my pencil go? Shit. Is 28 plus 5.
33.
33. Cool. Yeah, so that's 33 lightning damage if it hits in where she is and she does not make the save.
Okay.
If she makes the save, then it's half of that.
Noted.
Which,
You call down a bolt of lightning into the cloud. It spears down into the flowers, and you don't know what happens in there.
cool.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I don't really have bonus actions,
Okay.
which is unfortunate.
In which case, it is over to Poor Desire. who...
He desires not to be here.
Yeah, mainly.
Yeah, 'cause I can't filter this by bonus
Let's
action.
see
which is
here.
Dumb.
What would he even do? He'll probably try and buff somebody.
Probably say that this wasn't very cash money.
It was not very cash money.
It
He will
was
heavily
very much
agree with
not
that.
very cash.
It's not a cash money move.
Yeah, I can't.
Desire of haste? He does, actually. So he'll probably put it on Hessa or Mizo. Temp is in the cloud at the moment.
Temp's brain has been
Hessa-
uploaded to the cloud.
Didn't take much bandwidth to do so.
Hessa is stealth,
It did
so I
not.
don't know if he sees me.
Ah, he
There are
cannot.
neural networks.
You're right.
Intelligence.
Yeah.
He does not have the perception abilities to see you. So, he will haste Miza.
I picture be like, here, I'll cast a... Where the fuck did she go?
Yeah, he just kind of looks around, and he, like, dashes forward to lay a hand on... No, he doesn't even need to. It's a range of 30 feet. He inches forward enough to cast a spell on Miza, and then kind of stumble backwards. He seems pretty out of it. Like, he doesn't really know what
Cool.
to do.
He's doing his best, you
Me
know?
looking up what haste does.
Choose a willing creature you can see within range until the spell ends. You have a +2 bonus to your AC, you have advantage on dex saves, and you gain an additional action on each of your turns. It can only be used to attack, dash,
Holy
disengage,
Christ.
hide, or use an object. When
That's,
the spell
uh,
ends after a minute, or if he loses concentration on it,
It's
you
spicy.
cannot move or take actions until after your next turn. So,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
haste on you.
That gives me 3 attacks. If I manage to somehow see the bench.
Alright, so with that, it's back to the top of initiative. Let's see here. Give me just a second.
Googling what spells I have that are bonus actions because
It increases by 5 feet.
filter it.
The cloud grows. It is now a 25-foot radius.
Disgusting.
Okay. First up, Hessa. Your go. You are hidden. You also cannot see Grace.
Is there any way I could try to find her, to stab her?
Unfortunately, you cannot see inside the cloud. So if you attempt to locate her based on sight, you can't do it. And I don't think sound's
Yeah.
gonna work too well either.
How big is this cloud?
Yeah, it is now 25 feet across.
Is anyone else in the cloud
Tempest.
currently? Oh,
And
darn.
at this point, Miza must be as well.
Well,
Alright.
actually, I was in it at the beginning
Okay, so you're still in it.
because I went 20 feet forward to try and smack her.
Yeah. So Miza is also in the cloud.
How big is the area of effect?
It is a 25-foot
Um,
radius.
No, of one of my grease bombs.
I believe we said it was the spell grease, effectively.
Yeah.
So give me a second to look that up. Duplicate tab. Grease.
How much would that mess everyone up who's currently in the cloud?
Well, if you hucked a grease bomb in there, they would not be able to see where the grease is.
Yeah.
Anybody in there
That
would
would
not
be
be able
a
to.
mistake.
They would not see that you had
That
done
would be
it,
a good idea.
and they would not know
Well,
where it is.
On the other hand, if you hucked a grease bomb in there and then started calling a certain dish donaire, you might just get everyone inside the cloud angry enough that they'll fight each other.
Alright, I won't do that then.
And that is a joke that I bet nobody in the chat gets, but oh well, it's still funny.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm very
Does that have to do with the country Greece or the
It has to
play
do
Greece?
with gyros. The Greeks call a certain dish a gyro. The Turkish people call it a doner. It's the exact same thing. They both claim to have invented it, and they both hate each other because they both claim to have invented it.
God.
Yeah, that tracks.
So,
All
what are you
right.
doing?
Oh, I found my pencil.
Can I instead? I guess I'll run up to Misa and kind of tap her to show that I'm there, and then hold my turn to see if she comes into my range. I would like to stab her.
Or you would be holding your action to attack if you see her.
But I won't be able to see in the cloud.
That's correct.
We are banking on JD's or on Zakrow's dispel magic.
All right, I'm gonna do that then.
That's
I'm
our
waiting.
Okay.
best chance right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And that is your turn.
Yeah.
Zakrow, over to you. What are you doing? Temp on deck.
Yep. I'm already ready.
If you want to. Can you tell without using an action whether the cloud is a spell / magical effect? Well, you're pretty sure it ain't natural.
I would say, yeah.
Rose be
God.
That would be tragic.
Ugh.
Okay, so you cast Dispel Magic. At what level? Let me see how Dispel Magic works. Duplicate. Tab. Dispel Magic.
What level are you? Okay, level 4. You already said that.
Let's see. For each spell of the 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. Does not say what to do if it is not a spell.
Then
Well,
it
level
doesn't
do you
affect
think
it.
it would be if it was a spell?
It's odd because it says it's a magical... It says it can target magical effects, but then it doesn't say anything about magical effects.
Oh well, I assume this is going to be one of those weird D&D cases where it comes down to the definition of spell versus spell-like ability.
Yeah. In which case...
And I hate to do this to my fellow players, but I'm pretty sure that the spell magic does not affect spell-like abilities.
Yeah, in this case, it is not a spell, it is a spell-like ability.
Sorry, everybody.
Ripperoni.
I don't mean to give the DM extra fuel here, but you know.
Very sorry.
You
D&D
don't.
has some weird corner cases like that.
This fight has gotten significantly harder.
It's almost like it was designed to be hard.
Yep. Okay, so yes, unfortunately, that does not work.
I'm sorry for betraying you all like this.
It's alright.
Magical makeup,
Gotta be
gone.
honest.
Prestidigitated outfit, gone. Yeah, you do feel something deactivate.
Ouch! Normal clothes only. Her fashion, gone. Her style, whack. Her clothes, tattered.
You have no idea what it was because you can't see her as she is in the cloud. She's probably still styling though.
No.
No, not allowed.
I mean, you're right. She's probably still styling, but I hate that you're right.
Damn right I am.
I don't have to accept this outcome.
Not to worry. Her remark about Tiska's outfit has just made Tiska about 15% more feral. At least.
Chat says,
When
bold
is
of
it
you guys to assume
feral?
she doesn't have a second fashionable outfit on underneath.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Yeah, there you go. How about that?
Oh.
How about
fuck.
that? So, that's your turn, Zakrow?
Oh shit.
Alright. Temp, you are up.
I'm gonna use my action to commit war crimes, and by that I mean heal.
Okay. And then, Misa, you're on deck.
Yep.
And since that's my action, I am done.
Okay. How much do you heal?
I heal 33 hit points.
Very nice. Hefty.
Crazy, yeah. Which is, oh god, math. 5.
I have a question.
21.
Yes.
Is this like petals, like a veil of petals blocking my vision, or is it like dark?
It's petals and darkness. It's like physical shadow stuff.
Cool.
It's this sparkly, reddish, black, twinkly kind of mist that's whirling around, filled with these purpley black petals.
Hey, Falc.
Yo.
We're, conjuration magic is still blocked in the city, right?
Correct.
I just looked it up because I looked up something else that I was about to do and realized it was conjuration, so I couldn't do it. I had assumed Call Lightning was evocation, but it's not.
Oh.
Oh
It's
no.
conjuration.
Oh.
Well, we'll let it slide this time.
Cool. It's close enough to evocation.
Yeah, I'm gonna chalk it
Elemental
up to
nonsense.
your magic being like surface magic, which is different and druidic as well,
Yeah.
instead of being like Underdark. Just different enough to work, plus you were really bad.
Yeah. It was big angry.
Narrative anger
So I'm not
outsmarts
gonna worry about
the
it.
most powerful of magical words.
Okay.
So I'm like, that would be going back in time like 3 turns.
Yeah, I don't care that much.
Doing the most.
Misa, what are you doing?
I'm going to take one action, as I now have technically 2. Channel Divinity, Sacred Weapon.
Sure.
So that gives me a +3 to attack rolls. It emits bright light for 20 feet and dim light for 20 feet beyond that.
Okay.
So that's another +3 to attack. And this was really just an experiment. Can I see shit anymore? Can I see anything? Because if this was a spell, it should have been dispelled already.
Right. I guess it comes down to, if your Channel Divinity were a spell, what level would it be? Versus what level would this spell-like ability that Grace is using be, were it a spell? Because the stronger one wins.
We're getting into hypotheticals.
I know.
Non-spell versus non-spell fight.
Is this patrons versus like gods?
Yeah, it is.
Oh god.
Who's stronger?
So, what would that be? you
I
think?
came here for D&D, not weird bullshit theology.
Okay, so... What?
God fight.
Let me look up it... Hold on. I mean, would she? Yes.
Yeah.
But...
Unfortunately, you can't summon gods. Not allowed.
For now.
Okay, let's...
No, it's super is not allowed. A different god said that's not allowed.
Fair.
Yeah, but can I just not summon Dave to just like vibe sometime?
No, even he's not.
Nope.
Well, he might... The shapeshifter might give him an exception, because he's chill.
Yeah, he's chill as fuck.
So maybe make an exception for Dave.
Okay,
Cool.
He's gonna play some sweet guitar. So
And I love the people who have no context on who Dave is. Because that happened like 2 years ago at least.
quite literally, yeah, it was so fucking long ago.
Oh my god. Okay, so I mean, Falk, what do you want to do?
Well, what level? Okay.
It's Channel Divinity. That Sacred Weapon doesn't really. Every time I look it up, it just brings up the Channel Divinity ability.
Does it have the same effect on your weapon as, like, the spell that does that kind of thing? Something weapon? There's a spell that does that. Weapon.
Their holy weapon.
Holy weapon. Yeah, what does holy weapon do?
Okay, what is? Can you read me your sacred weapon description, Misa?
As an action, you can imbue a weapon with positive energy. For 1 minute, the weapon is considered magical. You add +3 to attack rolls. It emits bright light for 20 feet and dim light for 20 feet beyond that. You can end the effect as part of any other action if you are no longer holding the weapon, or if you fall unconscious.
The glowing is like holy weapon, but that one doesn't give you a bonus to attack. It gives you extra damage. Let me check magic weapon.
Maybe what we'll do is just negate the disadvantage for you, but only you.
Okay.
So, with Bashini's eyes, you can see her.
Baller. Alright.
Magic weapon is 2nd level and it gives you a +1 bonus, so this is like a 6th level magic weapon.
Yeah,
effect.
so you can see her.
Baller. Alright. With the additional action given to me by
Haste.
haste, I am going to how far away from me is she?
20 feet, maybe?
Move up and smack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. You do not have disadvantage.
Well, it doesn't help because that was a 3, but I do get an extra attack every time I roll an attack.
Yes.
So I'm just going to put this die over here, pick this one up. What the fuck? That doesn't hit either.
Damn. Jesus.
Damn.
That's 3 d20s that are going into the...
Put him
You
in the
know.
sin bin.
Yeah,
Yeah, you move
because
through the...
those were a 4 and a 7. Or no, 3 and a 7.
Jesus.
There's no goddamn way.
You move through the whirling petals, and you strike out at Grace, but though you can see her, it's a bit difficult to tell exactly how far away she is due to the sort of nature of the air that you're looking through. You know, given that there's like fucking flower petals everywhere just in your face. And your halberd does not make contact. Anything else?
Do I have anything that I can use as a bonus action? I don't remember if I even have bonus actions. Bonus action stuff. I don't want to use that. No, that's it.
The disappointment.
I don't know why everybody's so disappointed about me making a god out of Dave. Dave is the best god. He's so chill. I don't know why everyone hates him. Anyway,
Dave is great.
yeah, see?
I love Dave.
Dave is wonderful. Everyone loves Dave.
I support Dave.
So, that's your turn, Misa?
Yep.
Alright. It is her turn. So, she is probably going to go after... You know what? No. She snaps her fingers.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
and disappears.
Fuck.
Dang it. Nobody can do anything because they can't see her.
Yeah, you guys don't know that happened. Most of you don't realize it. The only one who knows that she disappeared is Misa.
Question, can I yell that out?
Yeah, because you're telepathically communicated, or bonded with everybody else in the group.
That is immediately sent out.
Good on you. So you all know that she vanished. And you look around, and she reappears behind you, Tiska.
Oh.
And she doesn't attack. Instead, she reaches out and cups the side of your face with one hand. And she says...
Nope.
She says, if you're really interested in, you know, carrying on with all of this, come find me, dear. I'm sure we can have a better conversation in a more appropriate setting. I'll be seeing you, darling. And she disappears again.
What was that
Bitch.
snarl I just heard?
Pure unadulterated hatred is what that was.
Yeah.
I hate her so much. Wait, could JD stop her from leaving?
JD is
With a
not here.
conveniently timed spell.
But the most intelligent choice.
That's true.
Would be to attempt a counterspell.
You know what? It's so fun that you
Counterspell?
would do that, because you know what she can do?
Dang it.
Counterspell it.
I hate.
Why do we only have one player with counterspell?
I don't know, that's your guys' fault.
I'm just a humble,
it's on my
sneaky lady.
spell
So what's Sakurau's... Because he would attempt, you're right, to counterspell her.
What's his int?
I think it's 20.
Well, okay. So that would be a plus. How does counterspell work? I don't.
You cast it, and the spell don't go. It make it not happen.
You attempt to disrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, the spell fails and has no effect. And if it is casting a spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spell casting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
So it's dispel magic, but it's dispel magic, but as a reaction and
Yes.
immediate.
Yeah. It stops the casting of a spell.
Well, most of us don't have it because Zekra's the only arcane caster in the party. Unless
That's right.
Tessa has it somehow.
The only people who can take counterspell are wizards and lore bards.
And
Did you
sorcerer.
just ask if Hessa had magic?
That's
For
hilarious.
exactly what flavor of rogue you were.
Not
Swashbuckler.
magic.
Okay.
I can talk to snakes sometimes.
I don't think
Just
even
remember,
arcane
okay?
tricksters get counterspell.
I couldn't remember.
I can throw some acid at people. It's
Assuming,
not helpful.
I'm assuming
Sorcerer.
Sakurau's...
That druids and clerics don't.
What is Sakurau's highest spell level that he could cast counterspell at?
I believe it would
assuming
probably
it would
be
be
6, since that's where the rest of us
Did
are
he
top
use it
down
all?
at.
Did he already use his 6th level spell slot today?
Oh.
No idea.
But I don't know.
I believe he did because he cast True Seeing on Tiska earlier today.
Shit, that
He
was
did not
today.
take a long rest. Unless he used Arcane Recovery on it, but I very much doubt that JD did that. And I don't know if that would even work.
Well,
Because I
That's why we-
specifically asked if we could take a long or a short rest so that I could use my druidic recovery.
That's true.
yeah.
So I'm gonna assume 6th. And see if she can counter it.
Please be no. No.
Please suck.
Please suck.
So she needs to get a 17, I believe. No, she needs to get a 16.
Uh-huh.
Spellcasting ability is
Please
charisma.
just roll trash.
Just roll
Zakrau's
suck.
counterspell fizzles.
Damn it!
Ah.
Hey, so how
she
long
is
have
gone.
I been? Excellent.
I would like to kick a trash can.
You kick a trash can, it goes clang.
I assume Zakro can't see her more, like she's not just on the ethereal plane, she's actually gone.
She is gone.
How did she manage that?
Zakro sees her pop into the ethereal plane and then step through a warp in the world and disappear. As she does so, the shadows and flower petals flutter to the ground and dissipate into mist and disappear. You are left standing in an alley with several wounds and Lucian's hand.
Tiska is just letting out an absolute slew of curses in Infernal.
You see Desire
dislike your
stumble
mother.
back against a wall and then slide down to sit on the ground.
Mir gently picks up the severed hand and wraps it back up in the bag.
Sorry about
Misa,
that. Kinda happened, you know?
Misa dusts herself off and goes, well, I guess it is off to the Feywild.
Guess so.
Yeah.
We can't exactly let her go.
Absolutely not.
Do we want to maybe, I don't know, report it in first? Like,
Oh yes, we're telling
what's
someone.
going on? So that, you know, like, I'm not saying we're gonna get, you know, murderized or anything, but that was some impressive stabbery.
Yeah.
That's, you
Desire,
know,
are you
that's what I'm
good?
saying.
He doesn't answer.
Oh boy. I'll go over and start patting him on the back. It's okay, buddy. You'll be alright.
He has his face in his hands.
It's alright.
But yes, you have completed this battle. You have battled Grace. And survived. This time.
Hopefully.
If you wish to fight her
For now.
again, she has cordially invited you to follow her. You know where.
To the
We
Isle
would
of
need a way
Fisticuffs.
into the...
Into the
You damn
Feywild.
right.
Who knows what you'll find in there.
I mean, I liked my answer better.
With that, we'll end the session for tonight, and I'll be back in just a few minutes to talk
God.
to the rest of you.
Alright.
Well, yeah, poor Desire. He's confronted with that, and now he has to deal with it. He didn't get to talk as much as I thought he might, because Grace didn't shut up. But, you know, that happens. Ignoring the fact that I'm both of them. Don't worry about it. They can ask him about that whole deal later, and maybe they'll get another chance to talk to her. I don't know, we'll have to find out. You'll have to find out by tuning in. Thank you all for watching tonight. I'm back, baby! We're back to streaming. I don't know if we'll be doing D&D next weekend, because I know some of the players are out. I think Skylark is out, and I get the feeling that they're probably gonna want their healer with them next week, depending on what they decide to do. I don't know, though. Could be making that up. You never know. So, whatever happens, we will be doing something next weekend. I might just be playing video games, because my computer works. We're on the new computer, we got a new overlay, everything's good to go. Stay tuned, and I will keep you guys updated on my Discord, which I can have Koibot link. Discord. Boom. Discord. Yes, I want to allow Koibot to do that. Jesus Christ. Permitted term asshole. I thought we were past this, Twitch. I really thought we were past this. Alright. Thank you again for joining in. Stay tuned. I drop updates in Discord on when I'm streaming and whatnot. Sometimes I remember to put them on Twitter. Well, that's no guarantee, though. So Discord's your best bet for figuring out when I'm doing things and what I'm doing. Alright, thank you again for joining me tonight. I hope you all have a lovely evening, and until I see you next, good night, and stay safe.